Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and this is another Learning Infinity Bat Rep.
We work so you can play. Learning Infinity Bat Rep.
I'm really excited about this one. I know I say that often, but maybe a lot of this stuff has been exciting lately.
Well, Infinity's exciting.
Yeah, Infinity's exciting. I'm excited because we're going to be playing a Dire Foes mission. The Dire Foes was a special mission pack releases that Infinity came out with, and they included usually two models, one from two different armies, whatever the mission kind of stated, and then there was a civvy model as well. In other words, a neutral model that was usually used in the mission. And so we're going to be playing the very first one, which is called Train Rescue. And I'm going to show you the table, which is awesome. Yep. And I'm going to show you the models and everything. And we're going to be playing Acontecimento versus Haqqislam. Yep. The actual narrative is just a vanilla Pano versus the combined armies, Morat Suppression Group Force or something like that?
Morat Aggression Force.
Aggression Force, not Suppression, Aggression Force. But unfortunately, we don't have a combined army. And I don't have a vanilla Pano army either. This doesn't work. So we're just going to have to play it that way. But we'll show it off. Now, the really cool thing about this is there's a couple companies I need to mention. The first is the person who, the company who painted up all of our Dire Foes stuff. And so they're the official sponsors of the next few Infinity videos, because we're going to be going through at least a couple of the mission packs, maybe all three of them. And the official sponsor is Cold Painting Table. So this is a painting service. They did a phenomenal job on the miniatures. I'm going to be showing them off. You can see them a bit in the pregame show as well. And so they look fantastic, and they've allowed us to be able to actually field them in this game. So coldpaintingtable.blogspot.ca. I'll put a link in the video description as well. And so, like I said, they're the official sponsors. Go check them out if you have any painting commissions you want. They're based out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, and did a great job. Actually had a really good turnaround time and everything else. So nothing but good things to say. The price was right, the quality was great, and the turnaround time was really good. So thank you to Cold Painting Table for sponsoring these videos. And so let's just jump into it. I want to show off the table, then I'll talk about the second company as well as we look at the table, because it has to do with the terrain. So, and if you want the full details of the armies, of course, once again, watch the pregame show at the link below, where we spend a bit more in-depth detail going over our armies. So this is the crazy table that we are going to be playing on. And so the second company I wanted to talk about is the company who sent us a bunch of new Infinity terrain, and that's what you're mainly seeing here. The crates, all these containers and stuff, all the colored ones, not the gray ones, that is by Warsenal, and of course we have our MicroArt Studios crates all over the place. But all these walkways and these new buildings and these really cool orange fences, yeah, you might have seen some of them in our last battle report, but now we have the full set. This is from SystemaGaming.com, and this is a company that has created some really fantastic looking Infinity terrain. And we're going to be using that. Normally in this scenario, there's supposed to be a train down the middle, and there's train cars, and so there's like the cabs on the one side and then the cars in the middle. But we don't have scenery for that, so instead we're just modifying it to be a container yard or a shipping yard. And basically the scenario is that there is a Fusilier Angus. Hope I'm saying Fusilier right. I'm not sure if it's Fusilier or Fusilier. And he has been stowed away or something into one of these 4 crates. So he's unconscious, the Pano want to rescue him, and in this case the Haqqislam want to steal him for questioning or whatever it is. I didn't read all the fluff in the scenario, so I don't know the full backstory of it all. But in order to get to the crates, you got to get the unlock codes, which are in these consoles on either side, and to get to the consoles you have to open the door. So this, I'll go back to the scenery just for a second by Systema. So they have all of this types of multi-level terrain, a lot of catwalk looking things. All the orange stuff that you see, that is theirs. So it has really cool acrylic looking things. They have a bunch of these consoles and these generator looking things. And they got like these silos too. And of course, Adam from Greenleaf Terrain is the one who assembled and painted them all. So you can get him to do commission stuff like that at very good prices. And he's, as you can see, quite good at doing it now that he's done so much Infinity terrain for us. He's quite expert at putting together MDF terrain. So it's a really interesting looking table. I purposely made it so trying to block as much line of fire in the middle here. So the scenario, the way it works is you need to open the door, get the unlock code, search the crates until you find Angus. You need to stabilize him, synchronize him, and get him back to your deployment zone. You don't have to do all of that to win. Each of those is worth a point. So if you open up one of these doors, which is any specialist troop can do it, no willpower roll required, just a short skill, then you get a point, although you only get one in total if you open up both of them. And then trying to get the codes requires a specialist to do a willpower roll as well. I think it's willpower -3 for me, but willpower +3 for your one guy, just because we're using a bit of the narrative rules. And you get a point if you get the unlock codes. Once you have the unlock codes, only a doctor can actually search through the crates. You have 2 doctors, I have only 1. And when you search through the crates, there's a random chance that he'll be in one of them. You don't know which one, although he has to be in one of them. So if you don't find him in the first 3, then he has to be in the last one. And once you find him, you have to stabilize him by doing a willpower -3 roll normally. But both of our doctors get a willpower +3, just using the mission special rules for who they are. And then once you stabilize him, you need to synchronize him. And to synchronize him, Pano has to do a specialist troop, has to do a weapon skill -3 roll, whereas the Haqqislam will have to do a weapon skill -6 roll because he's hostile to them. And if you fail it, if I fail it, then he runs away from me. If you fail it, he actually strikes out at you. But you're not allowed to kill him. Anybody who kills him automatically loses the game. Once he's synchronized, and of course you can move with him, and all that's worth a point, by the way. Point here, point for finding him, point for stabilizing him, point for synchronizing him, point for stealing him, if you want to do that, and then 3 points if you manage to get him back to the other side. All this in 3 turns.
Yeah, and we have hidden objectives.
And we have 1 classified objective, which we just got from the ITS 2014 scenarios. So no points for killing your opponent at all, unless you happen to have the coup de grace classified objective, and that's like the only way. So you really want to focus on scenario here, and we both have lots of specialists to do that. The pre-game show has the full details of the armies, but I just want to show you the specialists in mind. This is Angus. So I'm going to go in right here. I don't have the best lighting over here, but you'll see him on the board. Once again, painted by Cold Painting Table. And this is the doctor, the Fusilier doctor. This is a character. I'm just going to do it counts as a trauma doc, because I'm not allowed to bring her in my Acontecimento army, but I still wanted to use the miniature. There's also a Morat miniature, but I'll show that off in another video. So my army is pretty much a group of 4 regulars, not a sniper. This is just a Spitfire. We have a hacker there, a doctor there, an engineer here, so that's 3 specialists already. And we have a camo marker, and then some heavy support. Full details of this in the pregame show. And on Chase's side, once again, the pregame show has all the details, but we've got an engineer, we've got a doctor, we've got a secondary doctor, and so there's 3 specialists right there. I think that's the only specialist that we can see on the board right now. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so at least 3 specialists, 2 of them being doctors, so he's got some redundancy there in one of the critical parts of the game. Once Angus is stabilized, then you don't really need your doctor anymore, but that's assuming you get him stabilized.
Yeah.
Lieutenant willpower roll off. I roll a 6. And you got a 9. You win.
Yep.
So you get to choose sides or going first or second.
I would like to choose who goes first.
Okay. So I'm choosing to go on this side. And so Haqqislam will be on this side, and I'm forcing him to deploy first, of course. So we are deployed. Chase deployed his Haqqislam first. You can see all his guys just huddling behind the cover in his deployment zone. Got a specialist doctor right here. Are these both the doctors?
Yeah, that's both doctors.
And then we've got the engineer over here. So those are his current specialists. Then he held in reserve as impersonator, and so I mechanized deployed my peacemaker and oxbot right up here to provide cover or to guard the crates. Then he dropped his impersonator right in there to take care of them. And the rest of my force is mostly around here, because this is obviously closest to the room close to me. And so I got my engineer, that's the hacker, and then of course we've got our doctor right there. And then to provide some support cover and to try to deny him from the other side, I've got Drago over here so he can zip up there and cause some problems when he goes for the objectives as well. And yeah, there's my camo marker, and that's everything. So you get to choose who goes first.
I would like to go first.
All right.
Yeah.
So then we're going to go into Haqqislam, turn 1. So first ordering the impersonator marker, it's going to reveal itself to be the Assassin Fide.
Just moving right into CC.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit the crate.
And then his ARO, he's not, well, I guess he's in CC, so he could attack you in close combat.
Yeah.
So his ARO will be a close combat attack, because he doesn't have any choice.
Great.
And this Oxbot's arrow will be to change facing.
Cool.
So I can fire the heavy flamethrower if somehow this guy survives and can get away. Or maybe it's even better just to try to dodge. I'm going to change my ARO to dodge. It's because my pH is the same as my close combat, and while it would be nice to hit you with the electric pulse, and I'd rather move away, and that way if you move again, then I get the heavy flamethrower. So the next short skill was to attack me in close combat, obviously. So she's going to swing her explosive close combat weapon at him.
Yep.
Close combat of 17.
Nailed it.
Got it. And it's physical of 12 down to 11 from my 1 armor, so I got to beat 11 3 times to stay alive. Nope and nope. So disabled, destroyed.
Cool.
So he is destroyed, and the Oxbot is now immobile. She's going to activate again.
And she's just going to shoot behind this barrel.
So she's going to move. Saying shoot behind the barrel makes it sound like you're doing a Blissa skill. I'm going to reveal the camo marker to be a Naga hacker.
Yep.
And he is going to shoot as you're moving away, so out of cover.
Okay.
And your second short skill will be?
I was going to throw a smoke grenade.
Okay.
Or should I have done that first?
Well, it won't make a difference because...
Okay. Well, basically, just wanted to throw a smoke grenade right there.
Okay. Okay, so we're just clearing this up and doing this right. Sorry, just making sure we're doing it right.
Yeah.
So what he's going to do is when he starts, his first short skill is going to be to throw a smoke grenade right here.
Yeah.
And then I ARO'd by revealing and shooting. And then her second short skill will be to move. And so this will be a face-to-face roll. Both of us at +3, because I'm using a combi rifle and she's within 4 inches with her smoke grenade. So it'll be 15 versus 15. All right, so 15 versus 15.
Okay.
Go ahead. 9. 20!
Oh, you got me.
I got you. So you don't get to throw a smoke grenade even if you survive this. Armor of 1 against damage 13, so beat a 12. Okay. No cover.
Just roll 20 again.
7!
Oh.
Unconscious.
Unconscious.
So she still ends up where she was going, and now she's unconscious.
That's too bad.
Next order is to bring in...
this is Rajik with heavy machine gun.
Rajik with heavy machine gun coming in from airborne deployment. Physical of 12. Go for it.
Here we go.
Oh, 6, and the 6 direction failed by 4. So 6 is this way, and 10 inches will take him off. So he has to spend an order from the order pool to stop him from going off.
Now, if he goes off, does he just come on next round?
Good question. So the answer is you must spend the order, according to the wiki.
Yep.
It doesn't say what happens if you don't have the order handy.
Right.
So, I don't know, somebody maybe can answer that question.
Okay.
All right, so you must spend the order just to keep him right where he was.
Boom.
Doctor activating?
Yeah, so she's gonna go, so move, and then move to the close to the door. So
it won't be in line of fire of anybody.
Boom. She's right here, and of course her Palbot's gonna come with her. He can move 6 and 4, so he'll just actually come out in front of the door and activate.
So Doctor's gonna move to the door.
Well, actually, here, sorry, we'll move him out of the way. She'll move to the door.
And then she'll spend a short skill to open it, which automatically gives you an objective point.
Yay.
So now the score is 1-0.
Okay.
She's activating again and moving, which doesn't get her quite to the console. And he'll move in there with her. And the next order will be move, and then she's going to try to get the unlock codes. And that is a willpower roll +3 because you have the special attribute from the narrative campaign.
Yeah, actually.
So her willpower is 14, so willpower 17 roll. Boom.
Alright!
You got it. So that's another point, so it's now 2-0, and you've got the unlock codes.
Chase.
Chase. And we have another Assassin Rashik, who's a hacker, who is going to try to come in right here from airborne deployment. Physical roll of 12. 10. That's good.
Good.
Okay, then we have the... What is this card? The Odalisque?
Yeah, it's the Odalisque.
She's activating.
Yep.
This is one with the Spitfire?
Yep, she has the Spitfire, so what I want to do is I want to get her to a point where she can cover that door without
Getting shot.
Shooting back. I think my best bet is to move 40 here.
And then?
And then...
She's going to stay right there, because if she moves any further, the Naga can see her, and she can see part of the door. So she's going to try to cover it as well as possible. And forfeiting the last order.
Bye-bye.
So the end of Haqqislam turn 1, managed to run the Doctor in and grab the unlock codes and annihilate the Peacemaker, but losing the Assassin in the process. So now it's going into Acontecimento turn 1. First order of business, Commando's going to walk in right here.
Whoa!
So I'm going to use 2 orders on this guy, and I'm just going to use them both at the same time because the only AROs will be to turn and face. Because unless you have hidden deployment somewhere.
Nope.
Will you be arrowing? So it'll be 4-2, 4-2, but I'm
Yeah.
just going to get to the point where your doctor can't see him.
But when you were moving, because you were already in my zone of control, she's definitely going to turn.
Yeah, turn to face.
Somebody's coming from that door.
Yeah. It's going to be in trouble, but, you know, it'll take me 3 orders to do it. And he's a hacker, too, so he can actually go for the codes. So his next one is to move,
Yeah.
ARO,
Shoot.
and minus a shoot.
Yeah.
So I got 3 shots at Ballistic Skill 16, and you got 1 of 11.
Yeah.
4, 20, and 14.
Oh
You got a
my
crit.
God, I have to crit at 11.
What? That's not fair! I spent 4 orders to do that! You're not supposed to do that!
Oh my God.
No!
Okay.
I can't believe this! That is just not right!
Wow.
I am going... Yeah, no, he's fine. He's just gonna stay there. And Dragos is hunting down this freaking doctor! Because I know you have another one, so I don't feel too bad doing this!
Okay.
But I spent 3 orders... Oh! Alright, I'm activating the link team because I need to clear the path to come and take this side instead. So we're doing moves, and nobody will be in line of fire. I've already checked. This way, but they have to come around this way
Yep.
in order for this to work. Otherwise, the Odaless can see if I try to come around this way. So I need to basically get to this crate. Nobody can see me until I get there. And once I get there, only the Odaless can see me. So I'm going to do it again. It's going to be a move. Yeah, you won't be able to see him there because these crates are too high. And then move there. And move. Won't be able to see him there because you can't see the Naga.
No.
And move to there. And lastly, Spitfire is going to move. Now it's as tall as the model is, so I can see the Odaless now.
Yep.
Shouldn't be able to see these guys
Okay.
because the line is blocked right there. And so that's a move, and let's see.
And so he's the link leader, right? 'Cause you want to
Yeah, I should put that on him. He's the link leader. And then we've got the hacker here.
Cool.
And we've got a regular here. Actually, I'm gonna switch them around so the grenade launcher is looking out. Grenade launcher right there. And then I might as well actually put this guy back. No, I'll keep this guy back here. So we got a grenade launcher looking out. This guy's just kind of watching this corner.
Yep.
And then hacker right there, and now Spitfire right there. ARO, you can see him.
Yep. So I'm gonna declare a shot.
Okay, and then I am going to fire at full burst 5
Yep.
on your guy. So Spitfire versus Spitfire, cover versus cover.
Yep.
So it's going to be Ballistic Skill 12 on both sides, but I got 5 shots and he has 1. So none of this crit nonsense.
Hey, you might crit. Maybe it's you critting.
That's okay if I crit. I'm rolling 10.
That's
okay.
not too bad. Hey.
10, 4, and a 4. So if you roll an 11 or 12,
I got a 4. I beat. Well, no, our
you beat the 4s.
tied,
Yeah, they all cancel.
and then you hit me with the 10.
Oh, just once though. I need
Okay.
more than 1. So armor roll of 9. You got to beat a 9, and does. Okay, another order on that team. We're just going to declare a shoot
Yep.
against the Odaless. Who's going to ARO with?
Going to arrow with shooting back.
Okay, so 5 versus 1 again. So, looking for some crits here. There's
Oh,
one.
there you
12, 11, 11, 7. Okay.
I need a 12. No.
No.
So
automatic wound, but
automatic
it's no
wound.
wound capacitation, so you could still survive this.
Yeah.
So you got to beat 9 3 times. There we go. Nope.
And full wound.
Dead.
Yeah.
And she is dead. Took a bunch of orders, but now at least that threat is gone. So for the next order, the doctor is going to activate and move.
Yep.
Just to there. And the Paulbot's going to move up to here. Staying in zone of control, of course.
Yep.
And I'll use this last order to form a new link team.
Cool.
And make the link leader this guy who's out of line of sight. So that's my way of making it so you can't break the link just by killing one guy.
Cool.
And that is the end of turn 1. So very, very unfortunate that both my hacker is dead and his doctor is not. But managed at least to kind of secure this area here. So hopefully my placement with my link teams, grenade launcher and Spitfire with a couple hackers here to back them up will allow me to hold them off for as long as possible. Although he can just use a lot of orders for his doctor now to run out here because there's nobody to contend against him. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So we're going into Haqqislam, turn 2.
Scenarios. We're
Yeah,
gonna
so
do.
he obviously has an opening here for his doctor to now start searching the crates. and hopefully it's not the very last one. And so we're going to spend an order and just move.
Yeah, so they're both going to move. So sorry, he's going to move there. She's going to move here for first move. Then he's going to move out beside him, and she is going to move to this entrance.
So activating again.
Yeah, you know
only
what,
the doctor can search. It can't be the
she's
Paul
gonna
bot.
just move 8 directly to that first box.
Okay.
So boom.
It's right back there. There's no arrows. Nobody can see them.
No.
I purposely didn't want to plant too many guys up there just because it looks like it'd be a little too powerful. And also, actually, most of my guys are specialists. So even the Link team, which would be good up there, there's a specialist in there, so I needed to have access to it for this scenario. So next order, she is going to search the first container.
Okay.
She has to do a normal willpower roll of 14. And fails.
Oh, no.
And she's going to try again with another order. And makes it. So now we roll to see if Angus is in there. If you roll a 1 to a 9, he's not. A 10 to 18, he is. And a 19 or 20, there's a security system that shocks you with an electric pulse. Here we go. He's in it.
Oh my god!
Oh, first shot. So the crate goes away. Your first try, and you put Angus in base contact. So that is actually another point. So that's 3-0 now for you. So next order is going to be to stabilize him. Now she has the special rule of a +3 willpower for this, so it's going to be a willpower 17 roll. Here we go, willpower 17. 7. So he is now stabilized. That's another point. 4-0.
Chase.
Chase for Chase. Well, at least I don't have to go for the console anymore.
Yeah.
Now I just have to stop you from escaping with him. And now she's going to do a short skill of synchronizing, and then I'm guessing your second one, no, I guess you don't know if it's going to succeed, so you don't know if you want to declare a move as your second one. It's willpower -6 for you because he's hostile to you.
Okay, so then yeah, I'll just dedicate the whole... Can I do it twice if I fail?
No, it's because you have to do, it's a movement and a short skill. You can only do movement twice. But if you fail and have declared a movement, then you've got to move back and get him.
Yeah, no, then I'm just going to stay.
So willpower roll of 8 or less, and if you fail this, he attacks you.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Wow,
17.
he's coming at me.
So he does a close combat attack against you at pH -2. So he has a close combat attack of 13.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits you. And then at pH 10 -2 down to 8. Do you have any armor?
Yes.
How much?
Armor of 1, so...
Down to 7. So you got to beat a 7 to not die. You're fine.
Woo!
She's going to try again because she's close to her deployment. So she can get him here and then use the last order or two. Probably order, because she's not going to be the lieutenant, hopefully. Yeah. Then she can really put some distance. Willpower 8. Here we go.
Oh gosh, come on, come on, come on.
No, you make it!
Oh,
So you managed to tie his hands or something.
All right.
Last order, move.
Okay, so...
She's got him handcuffed or something.
Yeah, we're going to try and get to behind this wall so they can both do it, kind of. He's going to be sticking out, but if you want to shoot him, that's your
Yeah, I'm
business.
not allowed to. Well, I am allowed to, but if I kill him, I automatically lose.
She's going to do
So no
this,
heavy flamethrowers in his face.
And he is going to be right here.
All right. And
Wow.
I'm guessing you're forfeiting the last order,
Yeah,
so you don't reveal your lieutenant.
No.
So 5-0, because you've basically done everything that you need to do, except you haven't stolen him.
Yep.
So I can try to get a point for stealing him, and you haven't rescued him yet. But it has to be at the end of the game that he's rescued. So I've got to. Dragos has obviously got to hunt down your doctor and maybe try to provide cover for everybody else, and then I've got to spend my third turn just trying to steal him. But even then, you're going to have way too many points. So my only real way of winning is to steal him, get him to my objective.
And get him out.
No, that's only 4 points in total.
Oh, right, because what do I have right now?
So if I open a door, I can actually go for the code still and get those points.
Yeah.
Or I can go for my secret objective and get 2 points there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very hard for me to win at this point. Even if I wipe you out completely, I would not win.
Okay.
So I gotta think about that.
Right.
Do it. I gotta do it. So here's my plan. The doctor is just gonna book it, because my doctor automatically synchronizes with Angus, and if I get her in base contact right there, she can't actually shoot at me because you can't shoot through the model. And then I'm just gonna book it off as fast as I can, and then maybe cover with Dragos if I have enough. If I have enough orders. So here we go. I've already calculated. It's gonna take 1, 2, 3 orders just to get here. Thankfully, nobody can draw a line of fire all the way there. And then a 4th order for me to come here and automatically steal. So he's mine now. And I get a point for stealing. So the score is now 5-1. All right, so my next order will be move and move. Now you can declare an ARO of fire against Angus.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, because I don't want to lose outright by hurting him.
Okay. All right.
Can I declare an order synchronized?
No, it said part from your order reserve.
Oh,
yeah, that's the one. Everything else it said you can have it as an ARO, but the synchronizing one
so
was.
then, as he's running away, it's sort of like. No.
Yeah, then he does then he swings and does a close combat attack at you.
Oh.
Well, I'll double check that just to be sure.
Okay, I don't want to see
So
that.
we're combing through the wiki to try to find out if as an ARO he could synchronize the civvy again because he was in base contact. And we believe the answer is no, just because of looking at the skills that can and cannot be used. It's not on the list at all, but the only ones that could be used were basically like dodging or alerting or attacking kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All the other kind of stuff like engineers and doctoring and all that were not on the list. So we'll say no for this one, but we could be wrong, so let us know if you know that we're wrong. So my second short skill is going to be to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Willpower 12. No!
Hey!
That was my classified objective.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I needed 2 points. I didn't want to heal him to go after you. I wanted to heal him to get 2 more points because I needed that in order to win.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Not cool. Not cool. Okay, cool. That's all right.
No,
that's all right. Yeah, no, it's
no,
fine.
but wait. Just I'll hurt somebody else.
Right,
Okay.
right. You'll hurt somebody else?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like I'll just hurt somebody else, and then you can heal them.
Oh, I see. Oh, how nice of you.
Yeah. No. I'm thinking of you.
Except the doctor's running right now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we're going to do another move, another order. She's going to get out of the line of fire. I already pre-measured all this to get to there. And she'll just turn just to face. Next order, Drago is going to move out to this crate.
Oh boy. Okay.
And he's going to cover the retreat.
There's not a lot I can do about that.
Yeah, come after me. This Naga is going to spend an order and move and open the door for another victory point. So that brings the score to 5-2. And then if I can next turn get the Angus all the way over here, that'll make it 5-5.
Yeah.
So that'll be tied, but you still have a secret objective. Mine was to try to heal. So maybe if you hurt somebody, I can try to heal them instead, but the doctor's all the way over there. So really what I need to do is I need to, in order to win the game and not just draw it, I need to hack that and hope that you don't get your classified objective.
Right.
Or, you can somehow try to come over and steal the model back, or at least stop me from getting away.
I really think that avenue's closed.
Yeah.
Be able to swing that.
Probably. So that I'm going to forfeit my last order for a reason which I won't disclose.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. What?
And yeah, so we're going to go into Haqqislam, turn 3.
Right.
Last turn.
Yep.
Heavy machine gunner is going to move up.
Oh my god.
And he breaks the
Ruin
stairs.
the world. So that's his first action? Yeah.
So next order on this guy, because the second short skill was to
Oh my
twiddle
God.
his thumbs.
Yeah, here, I'm getting rid of that one.
So he doesn't want to be, he's just at a line of fire, these guys, but as soon as he moves, he'll be in line of fire.
These stairs are
Or if he
just
moves the
there.
stairs, it will help.
Yeah, so, yeah, next order is actually going to be to move into...
So he'll be in line of fire of these 2 guys.
Yep.
Their AROs will be to shoot.
Yep.
And to dodge.
Cool. Well, he is, of course, going to shoot at both.
Okay.
And I'll just do a regular gamble of 2 and 2.
2 and 2, so the heavy machine gun.
Yep.
2 and 2.
Just take
So basically 2 shots at him will be at +3, -3. Same thing going back, 2 shots from him in ARO because it's in a link team. And then 2 shots at the Naga. Normally he has the camouflage, but he's got the multispectral visor. So it'll just be +3 against him. So most likely we'll kill the Naga, but I knew that he'd probably do that anyway, so it's more just if I get lucky, I could jump out of the way and get away from your hacker.
Yeah.
So we'll do the face-to-face rolls of the shots versus the shots, so the regular with the Spitfire. So you got 2 shots at 12, and I got 2 shots at 12.
Yep.
So go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
3 and 13.
Uh-oh.
10 and 6. That's 2 hits. So you might still kill the Naga, but you
Yeah.
might die.
Alright.
He's got to beat a 9 twice. He only has 1 wound, but he does have regeneration.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
unconscious
straight
and
up
dead.
Yep.
So he's dead, thankfully, but he might still kill the Naga because this is all simultaneous. So this is going to be Ballistic Skill. You're up to 15.
Yep.
Because I'm out in the open. And against my physical of 12. So go ahead and do your 2 rolls. 15. 10. So I can beat this with an 11 or a 12. 10. No, you got him.
Okay.
Because yours is higher at 15. So it's damage 15 down to 14 because of my 1 armor. I do have dogged, but that only matters on my turn. Hey! I survived!
You made it!
Do I still get to move my 2 inches?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, because I failed my dodge.
Yeah, we've never been in this situation before.
I'm going to check.
Yeah.
So I should have actually done this first because you just move your 2 inches. So he should have, in my arrow, I should have moved him there and then taken the shots. So he survives it and moves there. But he does have to make a willpower roll. No, I don't, because I've got Dogged. That gives me courage.
Yeah, it's courage.
So no guts roll required.
Yeah. So.
All right, so this Haqqislam.
Yeah. Haqqislam Rajik. Now, people might give me hell, but I'm going to move him out into the open like so. So just right there.
Oh, arrow. 2 grenade launcher shots. 2 Spitfire shots.
Well, hey, that's a coincidence, because 2 HMG and 2 HMG.
2 and 2.
There you go.
All right, so we'll do the 2 machine gun shots against the 2 Spitfires. So you're at ballistic skill even at 12?
Yep.
And I'm at 2 at 15.
Yeah, so you're actually superior.
Yeah, but you got Dogged. Oh, no, that's I'm the 15.
I really want
I'm the 15. So you got a 3. And I got a nothing. Wow.
No, you got 15. So
Oh, right, I'm 15. We got it. You thought you were 15, and I thought I was 12.
Okay, so yeah.
So I got you.
You got me good.
So armor roll of 12, so you got to beat a 12. And you did.
There you go.
And you're Dogged, so no courage roll required.
Yeah.
And the other one will be your ballistic skill even at 12, and I'm down to 9 because of the range.
All right,
It's
so
2
here
shots
I
at
go.
12. 8 and 6,
Nice.
and I'm at 9. 3, so you hit her twice.
Yep.
Hey, armor rolls of 12. Failed.
Oh,
So I didn't even go unconscious so I could try to heal him.
Yeah.
So dies. But Link Team is still intact.
Gonna activate again.
So he's activating again in short skill.
I think I'm gonna try, because now that the grenade launcher's gone, I'm not so scared.
You don't have to worry about range.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually get up to the cover and then shoot.
You'd have to make sure you're not within 8 inches, because
Yeah.
then you lose your +3.
Yeah.
So I will shoot while you're out of cover,
Yep.
twice obviously, and
Yep.
then your second short skill.
Will be to shoot back.
So all 4 shots
Full
to him.
burst. And I'm pretty.
So you're at 4 shots at ballistic skill 12. I'm at 2 at 15.
Yep, here we go.
Go for it.
Ooh,
4 and a 2.
not that good.
Nope. Your Dogged might save you.
Yeah.
15, 13, and a 3. So you beat my 3, so I hit you once. So you got to beat a 12,
Okay.
or be kind of unconscious. Beat Dogged. Go. Beat a 12. Nope.
Oh,
so
he's dogged.
technically unconscious. So a Dogged model doesn't actually go to the unconscious state. They basically go directly to the dead state once you stop spending orders on them. So the moment he spends an order on somebody else, this model is dead.
Yeah.
So you're going to spend another order on him?
Yes, because I want to get rid of that guy.
Yeah, and take some shots.
Yeah.
So now you'll be in cover, so it'll be ballistic skill even against both of us. All right, so 4 shots at 12.
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh, that's good. 10, 5, and a 4. And 5. So I beat your 5 and the 4 because we're even, so you hit me once. So I have to armor roll of 12, so I got to beat a 12. 11, he's unconscious.
Woo!
So he is unconscious, and that breaks the linked team.
I'm going to stop spending orders on him so he passes.
So he's dead. See you later, guy. You were pretty cool. You killed 2 guys.
He did alright.
That was great. You killed 2 guys before he died. Okay, next order.
He is going to actually move 4 over here. Do you have any arrows you want to declare?
Don't think I'm within 8 inches. Nope, not in the zone of control.
Yeah. And then his second half is just boom. Sit right there. Okay.
Still not in the zone of control, so
But
no hacking.
if you try to get here, definitely
Yeah, you can start
8
hacking.
inches. And that's
The engineer's activating and moving.
So he's going to move 4, and then he's going to move 4. The Odalesque, where I put the last one, or actually no, she's going to go here,
So move.
and then she's going to go. No, you know what? She'll swing. Oh, she'll get in there.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. But
Nobody's
then
really there to contend against her.
behind the bar.
It's a lot of AROs once I start poking my head out there.
Yeah.
And the last order on his lieutenant,
What?
on this guy over here.
This guy's going to go.
Actually, it doesn't matter if I kill your lieutenant now,
He's going to go right there.
because
He's
you're
gonna-
done your turn.
That's it.
So end of Haqqislam turn 3. The score is 5-2. So I can easily draw the game. There's no problem there.
Yeah.
So the question is, can I win the game?
Yes.
What was? No, maybe I should still not ask what your classified objective was. No.
I know what it is.
I know you are. I know what it is. I'm just not sure if it'll affect my action, so I'm not going to ask you what that is yet. We'll find out at the end.
Okay, cool.
Because maybe if you've already got it, then I've actually already lost, even if I get this. That'd be kind of funny if after all this deliberation you're like, haha, I had it. But we'll see. I have a funny feeling you don't, just by the way you've been acting, but we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going into the very last turn, Acontecimento turn 3. So I have some hard choices here. One thing that could happen is the doctor could get him to safety and then zip back over here and try to heal the unconscious guy. That's pretty risky because it'll take me pretty much all my orders to get there, and if she fails it after all of that, then he just dies. and then I don't have a chance to get here. The problem is he has a willpower 15 hacker sitting ready, and if I just move up, even if I hack, it's just one-on-one, willpower 14 against 15. So I want to use both my hackers, so I can do a coordinated hacking attempt against him. But I think in order to do that, I have to be within 8 inches. So I'll have to double check that before we do that. But first off, I've got 2 orders over here to do to get him to my deployment. So I'm just going to do that right now. So it'll be move, 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 move. And she's just going to stay within 8 inches of him so that she can zip back if for whatever reason she needs to. So that automatically brings the game up to 5-5. So it will be a tie unless you've got your secret objective. Which don't tell me. Don't tell me.
You don't. Okay.
Don't tell me.
I won't tell you yet.
And then I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with those other 4 orders. So I'm going to spend 2 orders on these guys and do a coordinated hacking attempt. So he's going to, I have to declare all their things before you do your arrow. So he's going to move 4. So he's within 4 inches of that. And he's now in your zone of control. My second short skill, which I have to declare, is a coordinated hacking attempt against your hacker.
Right.
And your arrow will be?
Of course, to hack back, but I'll do the anti-hacker protocol against your initial hacker.
Yeah, well, you can only do it against the one who's in the zone of control. So it's going to be 1. Nobody has any BTS, so you'll do yours at willpower 15. So go ahead and do yours. Let's just see if this is
willpower 15.
Oh, 11. That's a good roll. So I have 1 at 14 and 1 at 12, or at 13. So the red will be 14, the yellow will be 13. Oh, you win!
Whoa!
You win! I go unconscious. So he is unconscious, which means I believe this is going to be a tie game unless you got... Hold on, I got... How many more? I have 2 that I spent and I got 2 more. I don't think I can get there. Because I can't activate the servant because I'm not within 8 inches. Because I think the servant could get there in 2 turns. But I had to get far enough away from it just to be able to keep him in my zone of control.
Right.
So 1, 2, and my lieutenant can't really do anything. And so my only other option would be to run this guy around and hope that he survives the gauntlet. So I guess he has to do that. So I will spend an order to have this guy move.
Yep.
Move.
Cool.
And he's gonna stay out of that ARO of your hacker at least. Oh wait, no, he's not gonna get there, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because he can't get to it in 2 orders.
No?
So that's all I can do.
Okay.
So that ties up the game. Did you get, what was your secret objective?
Okay, now this is an interesting question. Is the stabilizing Angus a medical role?
No.
No?
No.
Because it had to be performed by the doctor.
Yeah, it's because the stabilize is that you have to perform a heal roll, but the stabilizing is not a heal roll. So was that your?
Because we had the exact same one.
Oh, we had the same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The experimental drug.
So that is a tie game. Oh. So I rescued him, but you were the one that did all the hard work, and so because I got 3 points for that.
Yeah.
1 point for opening the door, and 1 point for stealing.
Yeah.
And you got a point, and then 2, opening, stabilizing, synchronizing.
Yeah.
And 5-5. Good game. All right. Well, we'll end here. We're gonna play another one. Play the same scenario. We're gonna change up our armies a little bit though.
Yeah.
Just so now that we actually know what the scenario is like. And we'll play the next night, but that'll be in the vault. But vault members, stay tuned for the post-game show as well, while we discuss the whole Dire Post thing. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more Infinity Battle Reports. And thank you to coldpaintingtable.blogspot.ca for painting up the Dire Foes models, and of course systemagaming.com for providing this awesome looking scenery. This is Matthew from MiniWarGaming. Happy wargaming. He is gone. So this is permanently down to a 4-man link team. Guarda is going to activate with his Oxbot. I'm going to do a move. This Guarda is going, or the Oxbot is going to move.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot the Oxbot.
You're going to shoot the Oxbot, in which case I will move the Guarda up into line of fire. And the Oxbot will move up as well.